I am sure we have all seen the adverts on TV, the health hacks on social media telling us what to take to be healthy. But how can we be sure what we are taking and what it will do to or for us? Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Jaxom Talks channel. So today we are looking into a topic that we see everywhere, from our cereal boxes, in the supplement aisle, and even in the latest health headlines: vitamins. Look, we hear about vitamins constantly, right? Vitamin C for immunity, vitamin D from sunshine, B vitamins for energy. But what are these things really? Are they just fancy labels, or are they the microscopic foundation of health and well-being? We are going to cut through the marketing hype and get down to the science. We're covering what vitamins are, how they impact your body at a cellular level, and how you can use this knowledge to genuinely boost your health and well-being. Let's not waste any more time. Let's dive into the essential building blocks of life. So, the textbook definition is this: vitamins are a group of organic substances that are essential for normal cell function, growth, and development. But let me give you a better analogy. Think of your body as a massive, intricate factory. The macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fats, those are its raw materials. They are the beams, the bricks, and the fuel that provide the mass and the energy you need. Vitamins, on the other hand, are the micro-engineers. They are the tiny, specialized tools and spark plugs required to make the factory work. You can have all the steel beams in the world, but without the right wrenches, you can't put them together. The two key takeaways about vitamins are: they are essential. Your body can't produce them, or at least not in sufficient quantities, so you have to get them from your diet. They are the catalysts the body needs, but they don't provide energy themselves. They enable the chemical reactions that extract energy and build tissue. They are helpers, specifically working as coenzymes. So when we talk about B vitamins, for example, their main job is to help convert the food you eat, the carbs and the fats, into usable energy, or ATP for your mitochondria. Without them, that whole energy conversion process stalls. That's why one of the first signs of a B vitamin deficiency is just feeling tired and sluggish. They are the spark plugs for your metabolism. All 13 essential vitamins fall into one of two major categories, and understanding this split is crucial for safe supplementation and an understanding of absorption. Water-soluble vitamins, the sprinters. These are the B and C vitamins. They are able to dissolve in water. Think of them as a fast-flowing river. Absorption. They are easily absorbed directly into the bloodstream. Body storage. For these type of vitamins, there is minimal to zero storage. If your body doesn't need them right now, it simply flushes the excess out through urine. The body's need, because they are flushed out so easily, you need a fresh supply of water-soluble vitamins every single day. So for example, vitamin C, if you take a massive dose, you're mostly just making very expensive pee. Because of this, it is hard to build up toxic levels. Fat-soluble vitamins, the hoarders. These are vitamins A, D, E, and K. They dissolve into your fat. Think of them like oil mixing with oil. Absorption. They require fat globules from your diet to be properly absorbed, which is why having a diet with a good level of healthy fats when you're having a vitamin D or vitamin-rich meal is essential. Storage. Your body will store these, primarily in the liver and in fatty tissues. They are kept in reserve for later use. Toxicity risk. Because they are stored, there is a much higher risk of toxicity if you oversupplement them, especially vitamin A and D. This is often called hypervitaminosis. Always treat these with respect, and follow dosage guidelines. So that's the vitamins family structure. Now let's talk about the specific and incredible impact they have on our biology. This is the why they matter when it comes to a healthy life. If we look at what a healthy life is: clear vision, strong bones, boundless energy, and a resilient immune system, we realize vitamins are an essential part of the foundation for all of it. Vitamin A is fascinating. It's actually a group of compounds, but its most famous role is in vision. It forms rhodopsin, the protein that is responsible for absorbing light in the retinal receptors. Without enough vitamin A, you can develop night blindness. It's also vital for cell differentiation, meaning it helps determine what a young cell is going to become. The bone and immunity power duo, vitamin D and K. Now this is where things get collaborative. We often talk about vitamin D and bone health. Vitamin D, it's not just for mood. It acts more like a hormone than a vitamin. Its main job is to facilitate the absorption of calcium from your gut. Without D, your bones starve for calcium, leading to conditions like osteomalacia. And yes, it plays a huge role in regulating and modulating your immune system. Vitamin K. It steps into direct traffic. Vitamin K helps bind that calcium you just absorbed and directs it into the bones, preventing it from being deposited in soft tissues like arteries, which is a big deal for cardiovascular health. The cellular protectors, vitamin C and E, the antioxidants. If the body is a factory, then your cellular metabolism generates waste. This waste comes in the form of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage your DNA, proteins, and cell walls, which we now know as oxidative stress. Antioxidant vitamins, like C and E, are the security guards. They neutralize those free radicals before they can cause damage. Vitamin C, water-soluble, perfect for protecting the watery environments inside cells. Vitamin E, fat-soluble, perfect for protecting the fatty cell membranes from damage. This protection is an essential mechanism for slowing down the aging process and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Now that we know what they do, let's talk about getting them where they are needed and how they directly influence your daily well-being. The danger of vitamin deficiency. You don't have to have full-blown scurvy from vitamin C deficiency to feel the impact of low vitamin levels. Vitamin D, the most common deficiency globally. Low D is linked to low mood, poor immune function, and fatigue. You feel run down. B12, crucial for nerve health and red blood cell formation. A deficiency can cause a feeling of tingling in the hands and feet, memory problems, and severe lethargy. This is especially common in certain diets and older adults who have trouble absorbing it. Iron, a mineral, but connected to B vitamins. If you're constantly dizzy, pale, and exhausted, check your iron and B vitamin levels. The feeling of well-being is fundamentally dependent on these molecules. Vitamins through food, the best source. The foundation of your vitamin intake must be whole, nutrient-dense foods. Why, you ask? Because food sources are perfectly packaged. When you eat an orange, you don't just get vitamin C. You get bioflavonoids, fiber, and other compounds that help your body absorb and utilize the vitamin efficiently. This is called nutritional synergy. How to get your vitamins through food. Vitamin A, think dark leafy greens, carrots, and sweet potatoes. B vitamins, look to whole grains, meat, and eggs. Vitamin C, berries, citrus fruits, and bell peppers. Vitamin D, fatty fish like salmon or tuna, fortified dairy, and of course safe sun exposure. But I hear you ask, can you not just use supplements? Supplements are just that, supplements. They are designed to fill a gap, not replace a bad diet. When to consider them? If you have a known deficiency that's been confirmed by a blood test, specific dietary restrictions, for example, B12 for vegans, or limited sun exposure, which can impact vitamin D in winter. The golden rule, always stick to the recommended dietary allowance or daily value unless otherwise instructed by your healthcare professional. Let's quickly tackle a couple of persistent myths. Myth 1. More is always better. While a little extra vitamin C won't hurt, megadosing fat-soluble vitamins is dangerous. In addition, for water-soluble ones, it's just simply wasteful. Optimal health comes from balance, not overdose. Myth 2. Synthetic vitamins are useless. While whole food sources are superior, many synthetic vitamins, like folic acid, a synthetic B9, or supplemental vitamin D3, are chemically identical to their natural counterparts and are highly effective at correcting deficiencies. The key is quality and absorption. Myth 3. One pill will solve all my problems. Vitamins are catalysts. You need a healthy body and diet for them to act upon. They can't create energy out of thin air. They optimize the process of converting food into energy, making your body run smoother and feel better. So, to wrap up our talk today, remember these 3 things. Vitamins are the essential microengineers that help every cellular process in your body function, from thinking to running. Know the difference. Water-soluble vitamins equals daily need versus fat-soluble that equals watch your dosage. Choose food first. Supplements are for confirmed gaps, not replacements for a varied, colorful, and nutrient-dense diet. Your well-being starts on your plate. I hope this dive into vitamins gives you a new appreciation for the tiny but mighty molecules that power your life. Don't forget to hit that like button, activate the bell so you do not miss future videos, and subscribe to Jaxom Talks for more videos on health and well-being. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.